stop scrolling. This is urgent. If your spirit feels tense right now, do not ignore it. This message is not comfort. It is a warning tied to your calling. Chosen one, listen carefully. You are not here by accident. This moment did not randomly land in your life. There is a divine appointment attached to this very second. Heaven synchronized time, breath, attention, and awareness so that these words would reach you now, not later, not after another delay. To speak carries prophetic weight over your destiny. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. The Lord declares in Isaiah 46:10, "My purpose will stand, and I will do all that I please." You are standing inside that purpose at this very moment. Whether you feel prepared or not, you are armed by God with something this world has never seen, something that cannot be copied, borrowed, diluted, or silenced. It is not merely a talent weapon wrapped inside your identity. You carry a spiritual signature that darkness cannot decode and humans cannot duplicate. That is why you always felt different. That is why the fire inside you refused to die, even when life tried to extinguish it. You were not created to blend in. You were born to break through. Look at Gideon. He saw himself as the least in his family, insignificant, overlooked, yet heaven called him a mighty warrior. The Lord is with you, mighty warrior. What people overlook, heaven anoints. What seems small to man becomes powerful in the hands of God. Gideon's obedience turned weakness into a weapon of victory. In the same way, what you carry may look ordinary to others, even unimpressive, but in the hands of the Almighty, it becomes unstoppable. The same spirit that empowered David to face Goliath, Moses to confront Pharaoh, and Esther to stand before a king shook empires. What you carry will shake generations. That is why your warfare has been intense. Hell recognized your assignment before you fully understood it. The pressure you endured, the betrayals that cut deep, the sudden battles that came without warning, none of it was random. Darkness saw the mark of heaven on your life and panicked. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Weapons will form, storms will rage, nothing forged against you will succeed, because you were armed before the attack ever began." When God created you, He did not send you here empty-handed. He placed inside you divine artillery, faith that moves mountains, love that heals wounds, and authority that silences darkness. You may not fully see it yet. You may not fully feel it yet, but heaven sees it clearly, and hell fears it deeply. Psalm 139:16 tells us that all your days were written before you lived one. Your story was already known by God. Before your mistakes, there was mercy. Before your fear, there was faith. Before your fall, there was forgiveness. Every season, every scar, every tear has been shaping you, not disqualifying you. You are not behind. You are being forged. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Warriors are trained in warfare. The furnace you have been walking through is not punishment. Daniel's friends walked through the fire and came out without even the smell of smoke. The same God stands with you now. The fire around you is revealing the power within you. Zechariah 4:6 reminds us, "Not by might, nor by power, but by my Spirit." Your strength does not come from striving alone. It flows from the Spirit of God living inside you. Heaven has entrusted you with something that must manifest in this generation. The frustration you feel, dissatisfaction, It is the spirit within you refusing to settle for less than what you were created for. You are not built for comfort. You are built for impact. Matthew 5:14 says you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. You may ask yourself, but what if I failed too much? Hear this clearly. Failure does not cancel calling. Peter denied Jesus and still became the foundation of the church. Yet God redirected the storm to bring him back into alignment. Detours do not disqualify you. Grace reroutes you. Romans 8:28 confirms that all things work together for good for those called according to God's purpose. Even your mistakes are serving your mission. Even your pain is becoming purpose. Do not let guilt silence what God armed you with. Do not let shame bury your weapon. When God calls you, He equips you. When He equips you, no power of darkness can stop what He has ordained. You are not random. You are heaven's strategy on earth. You are a divine solution to a generational problem. People are waiting for your obedience. Chains will break when you rise. Nations will be affected when you step fully into who you are. 1 Peter 2:9 declares that you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, set apart to declare light where darkness once ruled. That is not metaphor. Fight for victory. That is identity. You fight from victory. Resurrection power lives inside you. That means your setback cannot be your ending. Your weapon is not physical. It is spiritual. Prayer is your sword. Worship is your hammer. Faith is your shield. Obedience is your ammunition. Psalm 144:1 says, God trains your hands for battle. Every tear you cried, every trial you endured, every delay you questioned was part of that training. You were never meant to crumble. Same God who called Abraham out of comfort, who turned Joseph's prison into a palace, who positioned Esther for such a time as this, is writing your story now. Do not measure your worth by your wounds. Every scar is evidence that you survived what was meant to stop you. Romans 8:19 says creation is waiting for the sons and daughters of God to be revealed. Heaven is ready. The earth is waiting. Your weapon was never meant to stay hidden. Speak the word, the prayer, build, release what God placed inside you. You are not late. You are aligned. Habakkuk 2:3 promises, the vision will come at the appointed time. That time is approaching. Your season is shifting. Heaven is aligning what you cannot see. Your story will become someone else's survival guide. Your breakthrough will become someone else's testimony. Lift your head. The battle was fierce, but the victory was written before the fight began. Heaven calls you chosen. The world needs what you carry. So rise. This is not comfort. This is a warning and a confirmation. You were armed by God with something this world has never seen. Now let it be revealed.